So, have you ever wondered how this type of packaging, or this type of packaging, or even this type of packaging was created? Well, you're in luck. Today, I, Stefan from Animative Space, where we create stylized art, will definitely show you how to do this. To start, the program I'll be using is Adobe Illustrator, and the first thing we're going to do is create the die lines. In order to create the die lines, we need to create the first side. This is going to be 8 inches by 6 inches. Then we'll duplicate this to create the other sides needed. With the sides created, let's now create the flaps. We need to create the top flap, the side flaps, and the bottom flap. A lot of this is simply me duplicating the top flap and placing it in the areas I need. Now that the flaps are created, let's add some cutouts and let's change the sides so that they're easier to bend. To do that, we'll add some small squares, add the shape that we need. Then we'll add the guides. The guides will allow us to get the proper intersections. With the proper intersections in place, let's duplicate it and create the final flaps we need. Let's now duplicate this iteration of the die line, change the color to red, and make the line spotted. With the bleed in place, we'll now be able to spot the folds easier. Great, now that we've finished the crease, let's tackle the bleed. First, let's combine this die line into one unified shape. Perfect. With our die line as a singular shape, we can easily create an offset path and release it. Everything now looks good. Let's hop over to Photoshop and bring our design to life. We're in Photoshop, and since the toy is reminiscent of the 18th century, I want to use text that you would see on perfumes and alcohol bottles from that era. Let's also add the skull and gold crossbones to push the pirate look. With the skull done, let's duplicate it and finish the rest of the design. The rest of the design is pretty much a lot of text and placing type fonts. The design is now complete and they're split into layers. So let's change them into vector shapes. To create a vector, the first thing we do is we control click the shape. We click the rectangular marquee tool. Once that's done, we make a work path, set the tolerance to 1.0. Now that that's done, we go to the direct selection tool, right click, create vector mask, and that's it. Now we'll do that to all the rest objects and we'll have all the vectors we need. Okay, that's done. Now let's export and place them. They're placed and we're finished. Thank you for watching, and if you like this type of content, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.